scholarship?
A scholarship?
I don't know.
Because they're Irish.
Okay, so we do not have time to go over every single problem, but we'll go over a couple in each section. Okay. So first one, I think we did this in class, didn't we?
No, we did
Okay, so let's look at let's just go down to number 3, all right? So we have to find the remaining angles first, all right? So I'm going to just say angle A is equal to 90 minus 41, which is 49 degrees. We good with that? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to call this side A, and this is side B. So let's find side A first. So the side A is our adjacent side. So I have the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So which trig function do we use? Cosine. So cosine of A equals, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Cosine of 41 equals A over 5. So 5 times a cosine of 41 equals A. Let me make sure that I get my calculator in the right mode. Okay, 5 cosine 41. So we're looking at 3.774. Okay, I'm going to ask you to round it to 3 decimal places. Okay. All right, so now let's find B. So we've got B is the opposite, and I have the hypotenuse, so I'm looking at sine. So sine of 41 equals B over 5. So 5 times sine of 41 equals B. And that gives me 3.280. And we solve the triangle. We have all 3 sides and we have all 3 angles. Okay? Questions on those type?
Can you just put 3.28?
Well, if I ask for 3 decimal places, you got to put the 0. Yes.
So we have to find that angle as well.
Yes. If it's saying to solve the triangle, then it means we need all the parts.
Okay.
Yes.
Should it be approximately?
Thank you. Yes, it should be.
2 points.
Wow,
2 points. I lost 2 points.
That's 2 points.
That's 2 points.
Well, nobody's perfect, right?
Add 2 points.
Nobody's perfect. Stop, or we're going to talk about your compatibility test. So just stop. Just stop. Okay. Are we okay with numbers 1 through 6?
That is a threat. Me personally, I would not take that. Let's do 6.
Okay, we're just going to move on from that conversation. Okay, find the measure of the angle, indicate it, round to the nearest tenth. Okay. So, all right. So, we're looking for theta. Which 2 sides do we have? Right. So, we're going to use tangent theta equals adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. I'm going to fail this quiz. Opposite over adjacent. So tangent theta equals 3. So theta equals inverse tangent. Don't say the 1 to the negative, right? Inverse tangent of 3. So on our calculator, second tangent, and we put 3 in there, and we get 71.565. It says rounded to the nearest tenth. So theta equals 71.6 degrees.
I put 6.2. I mean 6 over 2. Would that make it?
That would be fine. That would work the same.
It's because I did 2 over 6.
You just simplified it.
Okay.
You're old.
Are they all tangents?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good with those. Find the measure of each side. Okay, so looking at number 13, which 2 sides do we have? We have the hypotenuse and we have the adjacent. So this is cosine. Cosine 38 equals the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So 7 cosine 38 equals x. So I get, it says rounded to the nearest tenth again. So I get 5.5. Okay. Yep.
Approximately.
You want us to include unit of measurement too?
I'm sorry. Include what?
Unit of measurement, like yards.
Yes, if it's indicated as it is in here. Yep. Yep. Good.
Is that a point off if we don't put the yard?
Yep. I'm down to 95 now.
Good job.
No, you're down pretty far.
Yeah.
You did the two.
-2, then a -1, and then.
I mean, you didn't put math right.
Let's say I got 1.
You didn't put the feet down.
I got 2.
No feet.
Where?
No
feet on the bottom.
Okay. So I got, all right, so I got 2 off on that one, 1 off on this one, and 1 off of that one. So I'm down to a 96. Okay.
Still there.
Oh, 2 off on this one, 95. I'm at a 95. Okay. Just a reminder, you got to be careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Other questions? Yes. So, okay, so to go from radians, 2 degrees, right? So if I have pi over 2 radians, right? So I'm going to do pi over 2 times 180 over pi, which will give me 90 degrees. Okay, going the other way, say 120 degrees to radians. So I do 120 times pi over 180. So let's see, 60 goes into 120 twice, and 3 times. This is 2 pi over 3. Yes.
Can you go over 14?
Okay. So this one, we have an opposite and we have an adjacent. So this is tangent. Tangent of 50.9 equals opposite over adjacent. And when we're solving for the variable in the denominator, the shortcut is just to switch them. So this becomes x equals 13 over tangent 50.9. And I get x is approximately 10, rounding it, 10.6 centimeters.
There we go.
Okay, full credit on that one. See, we learn, we learn. Okay, so we're going to have our quiz. And it's going to